feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea.
Easy team for the fucking 10th time. I can't get my fucking words out tonight. So anyway, Sunday, en route, back down Charlie's. I've had the kids most of it all day. This afternoon, I've literally seen the back of my little boy's throat whinging all afternoon about not being able to have a biscuit, or my socks come off, or I've dropped my car down the back of the sofa. Fucking hell. So anyway, I thought, fuck it, I'm going to jump down Charlie's. His conditions are pretty good again. And I'll let you into a little secret. Saturday morning, before I went, I dribbled the old boat underneath that tree and dropped a bit of goodness under there. Quite a substantial amount to be getting on with. So tonight's plan is just to whip 2 rods towards that tree and see what happens. Well, that's it. 2 rods on the money. Not quite my fucking normal routine. I've normally got a bit of a routine. Bed out, bivvy up. Not full on, a couple of pegs in it. I like to sit on my bed chair, sort my rigs out like that, then put them out. But a bit of a rush tonight, a bit late out in the tracks, wasn't I? So, ain't got time for that shit. Bait boat, job's a good un. Bit of a bait boat whore tonight, but you know, no disturbance. 2 rods on the money. They're out, job's a good un. I bet you're sitting there thinking, why is these rods at such an angle? They should be pointed at the spots for maximum bite indication. Well, you're right, pretty much, but I fish locked up, well not locked up, but I fish quite tight. And rather than have all the pressure on the line, I like to have the rod as a buffer and let the rod absorb some of the take, if we get one. So that's why they're at an angle, because I like that. Boingy, boingy. So yeah, what a glorious evening, hey? Sun's out, only one here. Job's a good one. I'm gonna chill out now, stick my feet up, and I hope we get a fish. So I decided to whip a rod out towards the pads by hand, you know, do a bit of proper fishing. And so I whipped one out towards the pads, and jammily enough, right, it fucking flew fucking straight in where I wanted it, right? So I was like, bargain, believe that where it be. Had a bit of foam on it. I stood here for a minute or so, the foam come up, lovely old job. I like that because that means it ain't caught in any weed or anything. I just put the rod on the rest with a tight clutch. And I just bent down to get me fucking throwing stick and my bait. And I stood in the swim, just loading up my stick, just ready to fucking throw one over. And just as one left, the fucking rod went, didn't it? Pulled tight, I picked it up. And after a spirited battle in them pads down there, we got another one. Good effort. A minute. The rod's been out a minute. Looks all right. Looks like a nice fish. Probably a mid-double or something like that. I'll get him out and we'll have a look. You finished larking about? There he is. What a lovely little mirror. Almost fully scaled. Some little spawning warns on him. No wonder he's charging about. Quite a long fish, isn't he? Sort of like peaches, dark across the back. What a lovely little fish. Nice one, mate. No blank for me. I'm not going to bother with a big camera with this, so I'll just have a little couple of poses and have some snaps off the video. So wait a minute. What else? The stare. That'll do. Great stuff. I'm going to slip him back and get this rod back out if it's going to charge off that quick. Nice one, mate. So I popped the fish back, right. I thought I'd better prove to you that I can cast a rod. So I set the camera up at the back. I fucking put a bare lead on, whipped it out towards the pads. It was a bit long, so I just dragged it back, clipped it up, brought it back in, sorted a new rig out. Come to the front of the swim, put a bit of foam on it, wanged it over there. It hit the clip a fucking plumb, right? Plopped in just where it fucking went in the first time. 10 seconds later, the foam come up. I was like, fucking wicked. And it was the bollocks. I put the rod back on. I thought I was well chuffed with me fucking self, right? Trying to keep it in. Fucking bent down to get me fucking catapult because I thought, yeah, that'd be better. Just had a look at the camera. Didn't fucking press record. What a cunt. So yeah, I promise, right? This one I wanged out. Look, there's no boat. Boat's back in the van for a quick Sharpie in the morning. So I've got to go in the morning, so I packed it all up. But anyway, we're out, we're fishing, back to the original plan, put my feet up. Please don't soak me. Well, note to self, always set net up after catching a fish. What threw me is I've normally got two set up and I hadn't set my second one up. That's what I'm going to go with. But we didn't panic. We just took it in our stride and dealt with it. And there he is. Lovely little mirror. Haven't seen this one before neither. Might be a stocky or a fucking escapee from Orchard. He's just a set of linears across the back. Well, near the fin. There he is, chunky one, probably about 15 pound, something like that. Didn't give me too much bother. Tried to get in the pads, but we had him out of them. Excellent stuff. Let's get him back and stick me bloody feet up. I only set the camera up because I want to do like some little arty fucking time lapse thing on the camera. Get the old, you know. I really am fucking winging it. I ain't got a clue how to use video camera. It's all done on the phone. And yeah, I just thought I'd set it up so let's see if we can get a time lapse of that. The sun going down and be all arty. And then what I caught was me being a fucking calamity. But anyway, never mind, I've got them in. That's all that matters, isn't it? So yeah, it's about 11 now, so I'm going to get my head down because I've got to get up early. I've got to fucking start packing up about 6, so I'm going to leave it there and I'll catch you in the morning. Morning team, little pull on the left-hand rod. I knew it weren't a carp, not quite what we was after. But we've got ourselves a slimy little tench. Anyway, that's my wake-up call. I had to get up anyway, start packing this stuff up and get home. So again, thanks for watching. See you on the bank sometime.
feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea.